Hello, people. Welcome, welcome. So tonight we're doing something completely different. Seems we're not doing prompt play for a while Sue gets her house rebuilt and all that fun stuff. So we're just going to do lots of different fun stuff on the Wednesday night from now on. So tonight we're doing toner foiling, get it right, toner foiling, and we have got Mr. Crafty Critta himself, Scott, over there, to tell us all about it. So first of all, I'm going to put him up on screen by himself so he can talk us through the basics, and then we come into the chaos of me learning how to do it. Alrighty. Hello, everybody,
thanks,
and I forgot to say hello.
Thanks, Di. Hi, everybody. So as Di said, I'm Scott from Crafty Critta, and Di has our machine now and some foil, and she's informed us that she has absolutely no idea what she's doing, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to come on and start with some basics and show you all what toner foiling is about, how it works, why it works, what you can do with it, and then we'll see how Di goes with her first attempt at foiling. I'm sure she'll get it pretty quickly. So
as long as I don't burn the place down, we'll be fine.
No, you'll be fine. So for those of you that don't know, so you got realistically in craft, you got two different types of foiling. You got toner foiling and hot foiling. They are two completely different systems. You got hot foiling,
which I made the mistake of calling it hot foiling.
Yes, yeah. I mean, there's different terminologies that people use all around the place. Traditionally, the hot foiling is the name for the system where you're using the machines with the dyes. So you actually need a dye and the heat and the pressure, and that impresses onto the foil and then onto the paper. Whereas the toner foiling is, I guess, what it is. What it says, it's reacting with the toner of a laser printer. So the images have to be printed on a laser printer, not an inkjet printer. So with anything that's printed on a laser printer, the toner in a laser printer is actually just really finely pulverized plastic, and that gets set to the paper when you're printing it, like your normal laser printers, your office printers, photocopiers. It uses heat to set that to the paper. So it's actually really fine plastic. So when you're toner foiling, what you're realistically doing is you're reapplying heat to it. It turns the plastic soft again, and it basically becomes an adhesive. And wherever it's printed, the foil sticks to it. So that's the really, I guess, background of how it works. Is that you are actually re-melting the plastic to make it sticky. So your hot foils, like this one here, we actually package ours to make sure that people don't mess it up as easily, because it is very easy to mess it up. You can't really tell the difference just looking at it. But hot foil, where you need the dyes, has glue on the back of the foil. Toner foil has no glue on it because the toner becomes the glue. So if you accidentally use toner foil on something like this, you'd actually get completely covered over the whole sheet because the glue is actually on the foil
itself. Okay.
So that's actually a way. If you've got different types of foil and you haven't remembered which ones they are, it's an easy way to test it. Is just cut a small piece of it off, put it on some cardstock, run it through the machine, and if it foils over the whole thing, that's hot foil. If nothing happens, that's toner foil.
It is you're a little bit fuzzy there, saying that's I don't know whether it's your internet or whether it's.
We'll see if that gets a bit better. So if you test it on a piece of plain paper, if it sticks, it's hot foil. If it doesn't stick, it's toner foil. So it's a way you can check the foils that you might already have. Fair few people have foil they've collected over the years at different times. So that's one way that you can
tell. Them up at garage sales and not knowing what I had, but yeah.
So it's a very easy way to be able to double check what you got. So like I said, you can't tell by looking at it. So like I said, the advantages that you get with toner foil over the hot foiling is that obviously with the hot foil you need the dye. So you're limited to what that dye is in that size, what's on it, whether it's a sentiment or a flower or whatever.
Yeah.
That's all you're going to get out of it is that one size. And they're quite expensive. I don't know if people have looked at them before, but they can be $40, $50 a dye. So it can add up pretty quick to try and do foiling with the hot foiling.
Yeah, that's... Otherwise, you buy one foil and you're limited to that foil for the rest of your life if you have no budget.
Exactly, yeah. So it's quite expensive, and that's actually quite a big learning curve to it. For running it through, you got to run it through a big shot at the end, and you can have to do a lot of messing around with bits of cardstock as shims to get the pressure correct. So it's a lot harder to learn. So with the toner foiling, obviously you can get the pre-printed products that we do and other companies do as well.
Right.
Or with a laser printer at home, you can do your own designs. And that doesn't have to be expensive. There's a small brother laser printer in Australia. You get it from Officeworks. It's about $100, $120, and it actually works really well. You just got to do a few things in the settings. You got to turn off toner saving, because you've always got to remember too that laser printers were never designed for foiling. They were designed for offices and for cheap printing. And so they try and conserve toner, which you don't really want when you're trying to foil. So you can do a simple change in the settings to turn off the toner saving mode, and it'll just put a bit more toner down, and that just gives you some more of the toner to stick to.
Right.
The other key thing to all the foiling, the smoother the cardstock, the better your results will be. Most things I see where people are saying that they're getting poor results from toner foiling is because the paper's not smooth enough. It's got to be, on the verge of photo paper smooth to get a good solid result.
Right.
You can play around. It does work on rougher paper, but you could get some little missed spots because obviously the rougher the paper, the toner goes down into the hills and valleys of the paper.
Yes, yep.
And it won't adhere to it. So to get the best results, the smoother the paper, the better it is. It also works better with the light. The smoother the paper, the foil goes on very smooth, and then it actually catches the light better, and it's more reflective, and any holograms in it show up better than it would do on a more matte sort of cardstock.
Okay. Interesting. That's all in. I never knew any of this stuff, so it's all good. It's all learning, and I'll probably forget by the end of the live, but keep practicing.
And I mean, I suppose we'll start with the very, very basics of it. You can foil without machines. You don't have to have a machine to foil. You can do something as simple as a piece of cardstock here, double-sided tape. You'll have to excuse me at times. I'm not the crafty one of the family. I'm more the technical one. I sort of get to craft by default.
Because Michelle won't come on camera, is that right?
She's not a big fan of it, no. It's more of a me thing, that one. Although I think she has made one small error. She hasn't given me any scissors to foil with.
Uh-oh. Michelle, you're fired.
Michelle. I need scissors to cut foil.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And I didn't realise this, but apparently there's all sorts of different types of scissors, and I can't use the wrong ones.
Exactly. You get wrapped over the knuckles if you use the wrong scissors.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, she's got like 30 pairs of scissors. Why can't I use one of them?
Hang on, I've got some sorry. Had some background noise going. I forgot to turn my YouTube off. So professional.
So just simple gold foil, double-sided tape. Stick that over the area where the double-sided tape is. Give it a decent burnish. Your foil.
Without heat?
Without heat, yep. Because it's just the stickiness from the tape. So even just something as simple as doing a little border or something like that, you can just use your different widths of double-sided tape.
So if I die cut onto sticker paper, I can foil onto that stickiness.
Well, as it so happens, yes.
Oh,
Jill has prepared some of that for me.
Jumping the gun here. Sorry. Oh, someone's gone. You disappeared.
Dropped out.
I'm here and I'm ready to foil when he comes back. Just lost his video.
Can you hear me still, or?
I can still hear you, yep. Just
Okay.
can't see you.
I'm just going back into the software to see what's happened there.
Never, ever, ever use fabric scissors. Exactly, Pam Jade. Exactly. That's, that's divorceable stuff right there. And if I missed anyone, hi, I'm a little bit nervous about learning this. I haven't been watching chat. Sorry.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Give me a second. I'll keep trying.
It's all good. We all know the troubles of technology. We've all been there, done that.
Giving me a hard time at the moment.
I tell you what, YouTube has given us all a hard time at the moment with their sound and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That certainly is.
I'm not sure why the app's not opening up. My camera app. A minute, I'll get the phone out.
And what have I told you about misspelling things? You should know better. Don't see us doing any Taiwanese in here.
You got me back there?
There you go.
There you go. It was my phone that did it.
Darn phone.
Here. Sure why the focus is out. Hang on, where are we?
Hi, Anne. Hi, Jenny. Welcome, welcome.
There we go. I'm back.
He's back.
All right. All right. So I guess we're at relatively anything that's sticky you can use. So you don't necessarily need the heat to get foiling like we did with that tape there. Like you said, die any of your double-sided sticker sheets, die cut it out, whatever else you can do that and get the result. I'll give that a go. I'll do a basic one here.
No, it is using an adhesive, Jenny. It's just with that machine, they're heating the adhesive up for the foil to stick to. How do I clean? We'll have that discussion later. I will tell you how to clean your brayer.
All right. So there's the circle that Michelle prepared for me. That's on there now.
Yes. Yes.
This will be interesting because technically I haven't actually done this before, so see if I get it right.
Oh, experimentation live. You saw it here first, folks.
There you go.
Look at that. Hold it up so we can see it. Oh, your camera is a little blurry. Oh, look at that. Very cool.
So there's definitely a lot more ways that you can use foil than maybe a lot of people sort of realise at the start.
Yep.
It doesn't have to always just be about using a machine with it. And it definitely opens up, obviously, everyone's got different die cuts and whatever else, so it opens up a fair bit of scope what you can do with the foil.
What, Frida?
Right.
Goodness.
So I guess we'll lead that into other things you can do. Your Zig 2A glue pens.
Yep.
Jelly roll pens. Basically, you let it dry and then you run it through the machine, and it just activates that bit with the heat. So you can definitely do some hand customization, especially with these type of pens and your jelly roll pens. If you want to get in and put a little bit of foil into a leaf or center of a flower or something like that, that's a good way to do it.
All right, something cool.
And that's probably the main part. You can do your different texture pastes and different mediums like that. We'll get into that a bit later on. It's probably a bit for later. We'll sort of get in, just do some of the basics of the toner foiling now.
All righty, let's do this. Let's play. Right. So what's the first step?
First step, get your power button on the back.
Oh,
and then just button in the center and go up to level 2.
We're on.
Hit it again. Yep,
Okay.
Level 2. So I guess the question does get asked. Yes, this is, for all intents and purposes, a laminator, but it is temperature adjustable and it's got the right amount of pressure on it. The main thing that you want with this is the ability to adjust the temperature, because depending on what type of foil you're using, what cardstock, you can have to play with the temperature to get it to work correctly. A big thing that plays into that is the brand of the foil. For our foils, pretty much 2 or 3 is only where you need to be. We usually start at level 2, and that tends to be pretty right. There we go. You got beep, green, ready to go.
We're ready. What do we do?
All right. So all you got to do is select what printed image you want to foil.
Yes. And I've got to find one of those carrier sheets, don't I?
Yes. Yep.
Well, let's just go through the pile here, because somewhere. Thought I would have been really organised, and I forgot to get that sheet out. Now I don't know where it is. Let me have a look. I think it's up in here. It's in here. Okay. So I've got this, which is too big for this, so we better cut this down, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, so we put this in here. Does it matter which way it goes?
Generally speaking, you're better off putting the putting it long ways going in, just to give it that. Yeah, that way you got it's fine. It doesn't really matter.
All right, and choose foil.
Yep, choose your foil that you want. Now, the main thing you got to make sure when you're cutting your foil is that you cut it larger than the printed image.
Okay. All right.
And one of the main reasons for that, if it's actually smaller than the printed image, because the toner gets soft, it will actually stick to your carrier sheet. So you want to make sure your printed image is always covered with foil.
Hang on. First problem, getting the sticker off.
We have changed stickers, but we've got some stock still with the older stickers on it.
Come off in one piece and I'll be happy. Damn you. Oh, I'll just chop that bit off to save time. Alrighty. So.
Right. Now, what we have with all foil, the bane of all foilers is dust and pet hair. If you have dust on there or a pet hair, it won't foil, and you'll get a little dot for dust, or you'll get a little dog hair shaped streak in your foil.
Okay.
So, what we always recommend is to give your printed image and the foil a bit of a dust. This one we use using just a really soft makeup brush. You can use like a soft Swiffer cloth, something like that, as long as it's soft. And you're just looking just to get any dust that may be on there off.
Okay.
And you just want to make sure it's definitely a soft brush, because the grey side of the foil is what's going to be sticking to it. So if you put a scratch in that, it'll show through on the other side. So to make sure it's a soft cloth.
That's got a big dent in it. I better cut another piece. Alrighty.
All right, yeah.
Back in the right bag, so I know what colour I'm using. Okay.
All right, so make sure we've covered the whole image.
And it's the silver down?
So, yep, pretty side up.
Pretty side up. Oh, that's too big that way. Let's go this way. Nope, that's too big that way. We need to cut a bit off. Okay. Alrighty, close that.
Yep, close that over.
It's not straight. Okay.
Cool. And just put it in like you do a laminator. You'll feel the roller grab it. Just support it a little bit until it's in the roller properly. Then you can let it go. So the carrier sheet is there to mainly protect the machine and the foil. Right. Technically, it will fall quite well without a carrier sheet, but you've got the chance that the foil might wrap around a roller or do some other damage. So it's there to do a sort of a protection mode for everything.
Pam equals no foiling. Pam has a cat that likes to climb over everything, and we call him asshole. Sorry. All right.
That's a broad statement in our house. We've got too many cats, dogs, and kids.
All right.
So you just let it cool down a little bit. take it out of the folder. Again, you don't need to let it cool down completely, but you're just looking for that toner to reset. You just give it a little bit of a wiggle. And then once you're ready, you grab it in the corner, peel it off, a bit like you're peeling off a Band-Aid. Don't sort of stop halfway through, just keep going.
Oh my goodness!
How'd you go?
Look at that! Oh my goodness.
First go.
First go, I've got a couple little marks in there, but the actual roll of foil has got a few dents in it, so I think that's what.
Okay. Yep.
That was. But look at that! It's so pretty. Wow.
Now, if you're going to get the odd little dot in there or whatever else. I mean, that's an opportunity to whether put a sentiment over it or working in your design.
That's beautiful. And what do we do with this?
Okay, so that's called waste foil. That's what your toner sheets are for. So in your little kit you got there, you got toner sheets.
Yeah.
The coloured ones, other coloured ones. White, black.
Oh, hang on. Yes, hang on.
Pretty patterns.
Yes, got those. These ones?
Yep. So they're printed with solid toner. So that whole thing will potentially stick. So if you pick one of those, you actually get the negative image.
Oh, I've got to try this.
So if you sit that over the top of it, if you sit the foil over it, you'll see what it's going to potentially look like once you run it again.
Goodness.
Now, you must cut this so that it is smaller than the piece of foil.
Taller than the foil.
Smaller. Okay. Yeah, it's all of it. You can't have any of the sheet hanging out or you'll get it sticking to your carrier sheet.
Okay, let's put this on here. Going to have to cut some of this off.
I'll leave the foil on there. I'll leave the foil, cut the carrier sheet.
No, this is actually bigger that way than the carrier sheet.
Yep, that's fine. You want it overhanging. Yep. You need it overhanging the. So we just cut that inside the line. Just double check that there's no other toner hanging out. Looks like there's some toner up the top hanging out.
Okay, so it doesn't matter that the foil's bigger, just this has got to be. Okay.
Cut the sky down a bit more, yep.
These will come in handy for something else, I'm sure. Okay, got covered.
Yep. Now, because there's a lot of toner on this, I recommend that we turn the machine up to number 3.
And we put it back in here?
Yep.
Always in here?
Always in there, yep.
Okay. Flashing, flashing, flashing. Beep. Whack it in.
Whack it in.
Look how pretty that is. Again. I'm so excited.
Now, with this one, you need to really let it cool down as well.
Okay.
Because there's so much toner involved. We just need to make sure that it's completely cooled back down again.
Got a bubble.
And this is definitely like a Band-Aid. you need to pull it off very quickly. So if you get it out of the carrier sheet and take it in one corner and one swift motion.
It's just like I was waxing my lip this morning, eh? Oh. What happened there? It ripped.
It ripped?
It ripped. Okay, come off now.
Okay.
I've got a bubble.
Okay, yep. Yeah. That's not too bad for a first go.
It's crap, but anyway, it's still pretty crap.
You can see compared to the other one that got there, you get the negative image. And now that foil sheet's completely empty and thrown away.
Oh, it's got little bits on it. Do I keep them?
I'll make that little strip on the edge there if you wanted to keep that for, say, doing it with the double-sided tape.
Yeah, I'll keep that. I'll play with it all. See how we go. Look at that. It's got lots of holes in it because I didn't clean it properly and I probably didn't push it down properly.
It's like everything, it's practice. You know, you've actually got a pretty good result for someone to do it the first time. That's actually not a bad result. So
awesome. What's
so what
next?
you can obviously do, you know, if you want to do customized sentiments or anything like that, you can, like we said, print it yourself if you've got a laser printer, and it's all going to work out fine if you're using the right paper. Have you got another one you'd like to try?
Yeah, so let's do some of these sentiments, I suppose.
Yep.
You rock. You are 1 in a million. You're original. You are fabulous. All right. All right. So I would cut this into 3, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to even just cut them out one at a time if you want, so you don't have to have them all the same color. If you want, you can just cut them out one at a time.
Oh, don't give me choices. I'll get confused. Let's do all of these little ones on a different foil. Let's do... Well, let's just do normal, old, everyday gold. Okay, is there a trick with this roll? This roll came in a packet on its own, with a whole heap of these things. It doesn't have a start.
Which one was that one? Has it got a sticker on it?
No sticker.
Okay, that's the one that probably came with the machine.
Ah, okay, yep.
Now, I'll say to that is that the factory included that roll of foil and a few pre-printed sheets.
Yep.
They're pretty low quality. And that's
it's got a lot of dents and stuff in it. So
yeah. That's why we included that sample pack with the gold foil and those ones in it. Because that's from our stock.
This is gold. Bright gold. Okay. Where the heck did you come from?
Oh, look at that. I got a dog hair. I found it, luckily.
Anyone want to scream, use the paper trimmer? No? You know my relationship with the paper trimmer, and all I've got left after throwing 4 paper trimmers out this week is my big hefty guillotine one, and that's all I have left at the moment because I'm absolutely disgusted with all paper trimmers and manufacturers of. nobody knows how to make a decent paper trimmer. That's my rant. Two Fiskars ones I chucked today because I'm so over replacing the wires in them. So they went. Just a little bit too high for that.
All right, see how this one went, eh? So this is off one of our card fronts. There we go.
Oh, very cool. Look at that. See? We've got one. I can see I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Now, why did we turn it up for 3? Do I turn it back to 2 now?
I put it back to 2 now, yeah. Yep. You have to cycle it through.
Okay. You're jealous of everyone. Well, don't be jealous at the moment, Pam, about the international post because Australia's just put a hold on the post at the moment, which is devastating for a lot of Australian businesses.
Yes, we were a little upset yesterday with the notice that came through from Australia Post that they suspended the shipments to the US at the moment. We've got a pretty big customer base in the US. Unfortunately, we had to let everybody know last night that we can't ship at the moment into the US.
Yes.
So we had a few orders that were already in. We actually had to apologise and refund. So it's all around the tariff collection. The customs service in the US basically doesn't have the capability to handle that volume at this stage. They're trying to figure out how to be able to handle that volume and make it accurate. They're going to be using third-party collection agencies and all sorts of things. So I think Australia Post made the call to hold it until it's sorted out. So it's unfortunate, but
it is very unfortunate.
Yes. So it wasn't a message we liked putting out there last night to let everybody know. So we've got quite a good customer base in the US and a lot of good loyal customers for us and great people. And yeah, it sucks, but nothing we can do about it.
Yes, Pam, you obviously haven't watched enough of my lives to know how much of an aversion I have to a lot of paper trimmers, and I have tried so many this year, and all of them, bar the 2 that I turfed today into somebody else's problem basket, have all been not fun to use, not perfect to use for what we do. So I need a light rotary trimmer, one that doesn't weigh a ton to lift up on the desk every time you want to use it. It has to be a rotary because those blades are so expensive over here to replace all the time. And it has good accurate readings on both sides of the trimming blade, not just the inside, the outside as well.
It looks like we've got a few people planning a trip to Australia already. That sounds good.
Yep, they come to stay in my bus apparently.
Well, everyone can just be at your place and then pop over to our place for a quick dinner, right?
That's it. It's only like, how much is it? 3,000 miles to get there?
Yeah.
3 days driving.
Or the joyous trip in the plane.
Yes, it's actually cheaper to fly to Fiji than it is to fly to Western Australia.
Like for us over here, we can get to Bali or Thailand cheaper or the same price as East Coast a lot of the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's really wrinkly. Why is it wrinkly? Is that supposed to be wrinkly?
Okay, so wrinkles usually means it might have been too hot.
Okay, I waited. Waited till it went green. Okay.
Was that roll of foil that came with the machine?
No, that's the gold out of the stuff you gave me. So
Okay.
this is this one, bright gold.
Yep.
I didn't even open it. I didn't even open that one.
Yeah, okay.
Because I couldn't find
the image. Go and see what we've got. When you pull it off, but it looks like it's maybe the rollers were still hot.
It worked fine.
Worked fine? Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Look at that.
So what can happen with those all being in a straight line like that? It might have just because the heat's applied in strips. Yep. So it probably just because of that. You can also get, if you've got very detailed designs where they're really tight and joined in, like mandalas, really big sort of floral type prints, it can actually get air in there because the heat will actually steam the humidity in the paper.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
Like anything, even printing, you should have your paper stored nicely, I guess, to try and keep humidity right in it. But occasionally that can cause wrinkles as well because it'll actually, what you can see, but it does slightly steam any humidity out of the paper.
I'm keeping that. There's lots of plain left in that bit.
So yeah, you can definitely use those on the toner sheets and get your negative sentiments as well.
Awesome. Why have I got? Oh, that's got a dent in it. Now I know why that's over there. Alrighty. So what else are we learning? So what about? So we've got this. That's just going to take practice. Does the no ship to the US have to do with the tariffs? Yes, it does. And it's not. Yeah. It's not the fact that the businesses over here that have done it. It's our Australia Post that have put a hold on it. So
yeah, it's about the collection of the tariffs.
If everybody sent everything that they want to send right now, USA couldn't handle the volume. So
yeah,
because of what.
So what happens? Everything going through US customs. Just as an example, they did was that there's 6.5 million parcels a day come into the US from China. And so each of them would have to be checked and a tariff imposed and collected. So they don't have the staff or the capability to process that many and then store them while they're waiting for the tariff to be paid.
So they put the cart before the horse.
Yep.
Which is sad. Yes, it's very sad.
All right. Well, I suppose what we can look at next is other things you can do with this as well. And that is stencils. So you can use your different gel medias.
Now, hang on a minute. I wasn't prepared for stencils. Wait. Oh, for the gel medium stuff?
Yeah, yep.
I was panicking then. Wait. Why wasn't I told that?
So the main thing is, I'll be better on this one here, is you want to make sure that your gel media is not too textured. Anything that's the smoother it is, the better it's going to be. And also that you've scraped it nice and clean to give it that flat surface. So it's never going to be as flat as the toner printed image. So you will get little missed pieces in there.
Those two are out because they've got bubbles in them. So
you can still give it a try. Sometimes you get that grungy look and it actually looks good anyway.
Okay, we'll give it a go. See what it looks like.
Yeah. But you need to make sure that it's fully dry.
Yep, I did them yesterday.
White.
When we spoke about
it. Closer. Otherwise, with the pressure when it goes through the machine, obviously it's just going to squish the texture paste out, and you'll end up with definitely a mess.
So I did, for those that are following along, I did Joe Sonia texture paste on white cardstock and black cardstock, so you could see what it was. I did Dreamweaver Stencils pearlescent embossing paste on white and black. So we're going to try all of these. This is Liquitex Light Modeling Paste. Now that is a matte. It doesn't. I thought it was going to come out shiny, but it's come out matte. Is that still going to work?
Yeah, should do. Guess we'll find out.
I did the Derivan Matisse Iridescent Medium, and that's the one that's got the bubbles in it. So it's like crocodile skin. So we'll see how that goes. Then I did a smear of Viva Medallia Cream and the Ranger Luna Paste. Just a smear on there. So we'll try all of those and see how they turn out.
Michelle wrote on the back of these for me because I wouldn't have a clue with texture paste. So this white one's Chromacryl texture paste.
Okay.
This one. Give that a go.
Gold. All right. We're just going to rip some foils up here. And we're just going to use normal foil, like these foils on there. Cut a piece.
Yep, just use it like normal, whichever foil you want to use on there.
Okay. I'm going to try all the foils because I can. That one came off.
So one of the other things you get with the toner foil too is there's actually more choice of colours, patterns, embeds, glittery parts with toner foil than hot foil.
Right.
So I think we're up to 120 different types of foil now. So apparently, according to Michelle, you can't have too many types of foil. But...
Oh, you tell that to my bank account. Cut it straight, Diane. My goodness. All right, so this is the Ranger Luna Paste. So let's brush this off.
All right, let's see. This is only going to be the second time I've ever done any sort of texture paste, so we'll see.
Cut the bottom of that because it's too long.
That one didn't work. I'll talk to the big boss, Michelle, about why that one didn't work. Not sure with that one.
Which one is that?
Chromacryl.
Yeah, we're about the same size. Australia is about the same size as America. So you're a bit longer and we're a bit taller. So, all right. So this is the, forgot what it was because I covered it up now. Luna Paste. Let's see if it works.
Learning together. I'll try another one. What's this one? Deco Foil Duo. Michelle's handed me another one.
So what happens if we get sticky foil or the oozing stuff on the carrier sheet? What do we do then? We just wash it off?
So if you get toner on it, you can just use pure acetone.
Acetone. Okay. Yep.
Yep. Not necessarily nail polish remover. That's got, some of them have got oils and that type of thing in it, if you know what I mean. Because it's protecting the nails. But if it's a pure acetone, that'll take the toner off and I guess take off most things.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that.
So has that given a bit more of an accent sort of thing, has it?
Yeah, so it hasn't actually stuck to all of the spots, just the higher spots in it. So,
yeah.
But that's cool. Look at that. Woo!
I mean, it's definitely about playing. Just have a go with it. If you're not sure, give it a try.
Yeah, that's Luna.
We've had Biddy Penny did a bit of experimenting with something that was a bit bizarre, and it actually worked. So she actually used her hair straightener to foil.
I've actually used the hair straightener to do heat embossing once, just to see how it would work.
Yep.
Worked.
And I mean, realistically, the only real principles to it is heat and pressure. So anything that applies the right amount of heat and a bit of pressure can technically make it work. Whether it's going to be consistent and nice all the time's the other thing.
So this is
all right. So this is the Deco Foil Duo. See how this goes.
This is Viva Medallia Cream.
There we go. That one worked really well, actually.
Oh, that's cool. Now I want to do leaves. Do it all.
So especially with this type of one, this looks like a pretty good candidate to do the negative image. That one as well. What colour ones have I got in my stash here?
It's going to affect everyone. It's like this tariff is not just affecting you guys. It's affecting small businesses all over the world.
So for this one, I'm going to use black toner sheet. So just straight
Wow.
black toner on that one.
So that's a Medallia Cream, and that was just a smear on the card.
Oh, wow.
And that's turned out really cool.
So would you just like smear it with a brush or a palette knife or something? Or
yeah, just with a palette knife, and then just scraped it back a bit so it wasn't so textured.
Yep.
Oh, Maddie.
Pretty cool.
So this is the really, really lumpy Matisse Iridescent Medium. So we'll see how that goes. Let's do that with some blue. Put it back in the bag, Diane. Put it away so you know what you're getting. Exactly. I mean, it's going to affect a lot of people until they should have put the infrastructure in place before they did what they did. That's all there is about it. I'm going to have to cut this off. A little bit long for that carrier sheet.
Ah, there you go. I had a little bit of a blowout here, so I'll be able to see it. I didn't quite cover.
Hang on, let me see what you did. I'm putting you on big.
I didn't quite cover all the toner sheet with the foil.
Oh, okay.
So when I go to take this out, I've now got a stripe of black toner on the carrier sheet. Now, it won't affect, you don't have to jump in straight away and get your acetone and clean it off. It doesn't really affect it in that way. Obviously, it can reheat again and cause a few issues. So this is the one. So this is the original with the deco foil duo paste with the stencil. This is the negative on a black toner sheet.
Yep.
There we have the two.
Beautiful.
And like I said, that's scrap foil. This one probably doesn't have anything big enough to be worth saving. That one can be thrown away, but you get good value for your foil when you're using the toner sheets, and gives you a completely different look for the same thing.
All right, so this is lumpy stuff. So let's see how this works. Lumpy. Isn't it pretty? It's going to make some really nice, especially knowing that I can foil without this on some really textured stuff. That's going to be fun. It's going to be.
I've got another little one for you, Di.
Yeah.
So with these two here, so obviously, like I said, we had the first one, then we used the toner sheet. Now, that black is still toner.
Oh.
So we can actually put a second foil on that now. Double foiling, they call it.
So you can put another colour on that black.
Another colour, yep, and it'll just stick to the black because that's all it's showing. I'll give it a go.
That's a bit exciting.
What's going to go with that one? Already got a lot of gold in it. Maybe a silver or something.
Ooh. That's going to be fun on a piece of cardstock on its own, just there.
That's pretty cool.
And that's the really textured, like crocodile skin. That's very cool.
So it looks like you've got a fair bit of foil on there, considering it's so textured.
Yeah, because it had like bubbles and that in the texture paste when I put it down.
Yeah.
And I had to smack it with the knife to get all the bubbles to pop. So that's very cool. And I need to find another piece. I've got to do this and then another colour just because you did it and I want to. Oh, I've got to use the toner sheet. Oh, hang on. Use the toner sheet. Well. Okay, what colours have we got? Alright, what colours have we got? What colour? So can you get black toner sheets?
Yep, so that's the black one that I used.
That you used?
Yep, the black toner sheet. So that was what was originally out because obviously black toner is the main one. So realistically, it's just a solid square and printed. So then a lot of people wanted to not just have black because it doesn't always suit everybody. We went through and we actually came out then with some coloured toner sheets. Started with the basic primary colours and the colours that are heavy
disappointment. I didn't get black.
Didn't you? Oh, I'll have a word to Michelle for you.
We got white. We got rainbow, ombre, psychedelic, Christmas, fall, beach day. Yeah, that's it.
Beach Day is probably one of our most popular ones.
Pink. Oh, hang on, what's this one? Is this black?
That's the one that came with the machine. So yes, it is black. You can give it a go if you like. I'm not sure how much toner coverage they put on it.
It's a bit
in your sample pack, there should be a couple of black ones in there, I think.
Yes, that's these two.
Okay.
Right,
yep.
We'll try that.
Should be right. Yep. So there's double foiled.
That's very cool. All right. Oh, righty. Let's do this.
So you always got to remember too that when you're doing your toner sheets, it's going to be dependent on the quality of the foil you got the first time, because if there's little mist patches and that's going to come across onto your toner sheet. So if you have one that has
this is going to be grungy anyway, because it was grungy.
It'll be grungy anyway, yes, it'll be fine. Yeah. So I think with foil, a lot of people see the foils, especially ones like this silver one, and they're extremely blingy in your face, and that's not everyone's jam.
Yeah.
But when you see it like this compared to, for argument's sake, when it gets onto the design, there's not as much of it on there, so it doesn't actually come across as bright and gaudy as it looks on a whole roll. So don't sort of rule out some fairly blingy sort of foils, because even the finer the detail in it, the blingy ones will actually catch the light a bit more, and so it can actually enhance it, having those really gaudy blingy ones on really fine design.
Okay. Alrighty. Where did we go here? I want to see what this is going to look like if I put another color behind it, because that's going to be fun. Oh. So I can put another foil on top of this and get all that black in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do red, because it's going to be a high contrast, just to see what it looks like. Good night, Pam. Thanks for coming in. This is fun.
But it's actually quite quick to get results, isn't it?
As a new system. I was expecting it to be all this rigmarole and.
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest advantage of toner foiling, is just that you pretty much straight away into it.
So Pam and
give this one a
one
go.
of the ladies in chat, Pam, Ginger Cat Lady, got a gel plate for the first time today. So she's been furiously gel printing all day. So she knows what it's like to get a new toy. And but I do want to see after I've played with this bit, I would like to see the foiling with the jelly roll pens.
Yep.
So what about something like a marker, some sort of marker? Is there anything marker-wise that can be used? Something thicker than a jelly roll pen? Not that you know of.
Wide glue marker here. Express it.
Okay.
Wide
Yep,
glue marker. Yep, they can be used as well. So you can get a nice wide tip on it. It's just to make sure that it's something that's adhesive based. Yep. If it's adhesive based, then it's definitely worth a go. I mean, obviously, we don't have every brand of everything.
So gel pens have got a glue base in them. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because they sort of stick up a bit proud and that type of thing. It's a sort of a gluey base to it. So
because a lot of the Montmartre student grade paints are glue based.
Yep. I mean, realistically, it's just give it a go. Do a small piece and see what happens. If it's in a carry sheet, you can't damage the machine.
Yeah.
The worst that can happen is it doesn't work.
Just have to buy a new carrier sheet. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Cool.
That's very cool.
The best part about that too is because it's from a smear, it's a one of a kind, isn't it?
Well, that was a stencil. That one
was it? Okay, yeah.
What was that was this textured, really textured stencil. Yeah, with the bubbles in it. That's cool. Guess what's going in the Happy Mails? Foiling for you to play with. I'll foil it and post it.
I'm not sure if you can see it here, but this one on the brown, it's quite a textured cardstock. So there's
Hang on,
advantage when you
on
any of your gel mediums, where it lets you go onto that sort of more linen style, still get a pretty decent foiling result.
So if we did, I'm just trying to think, because I've got linen card stock, so if I could put the textured paste on the linen card stock, that would give me even more texture.
This one's sort of a fairly light linen finish to it. It's not a full linen. But obviously if you've got enough of the medium there that it sort of smooths it out, then it's going to work.
So is that a stencil, that leaf design?
Yes, yep.
I like that. Where's it from? Tell me where it's from.
Michelle doesn't have any idea because
it's an old one.
Too many stencils is not a word.
Okay.
Yeah. You may not want to see, or you may want to see Michelle's craft area.
I've done a walkthrough on a clean day, so it's all good. So this is the matte, the really, really matte stuff. So I want to do that one, and I want to do that one because it's real. This is the pearlescent embossing paste, but this is the matte Liquitex light modeling paste, but it's come out really matte. I want to try and see if that works.
So I got this next one here is liquid pearl that Michelle did earlier.
Oh, the little bottles of liquid pearls?
I think so. Is that right, Michelle? The little bottles of liquid pearls, is it? Oh, yeah. There you go. I've got a sample here. There you go. That one.
Yep. I knew them well. It'd be nice if I actually learned to cut straight. That would be fun.
When I do this, Michelle goes back afterwards and tidies up all the ends of the rolls.
Well, all of mine are going to look like this. Oh, I've got this still on high. Hang on. Thanks, Jenny. Clear embossing ink. That'd work too. You don't want it too textured. Okay, let's try this. Try that, and then we've got to do pins. You want a new toy? Buy a new toy. Do it.
I need to have a little bit of a tidy up while I'm going here. I'm starting to get too much stuff out at once.
A true crafter. Alrighty, let's see what this net stuff works. Does it work? Does it work? It works. Look at that. That's cool. Look at that. And that was the mat. That was the Liquitex Light modelling case.
Oh, so I did a pretty
It's missed a few spots, but that's probably the different levels in the scrape.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right. So this one I got the liquid pearls.
Look at that. That's just too cool. I will trim these up and put the stickers back on later. What else have we got? We got this rainbow one. This is leopard print stencil. So it needs to be a rainbow.
What about some clear foil?
Some what?
Clear foil.
Do I have clear
I
foil?
don't know if you've got it, but I can give you a bit of a demo on it. It's pretty cool stuff.
No, I don't have clear foil.
Right.
Do I have to make a shopping list now?
Get Michelle, yeah. send Michelle an email. This one.
Oh, righty. Oh, look at that. Michelle's probably in the background freaking out about the way I'm cutting things.
No, she's pretty much me alone. The odd glare every now and then.
It won't go to waste, I promise. I'll be using double-sided tape and glue and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, what we've got, there's a few different patterns of it. This is clear foil. So it's just got a hologram embedded into the clear foil.
Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Oh, it's hologram clear.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit cool.
Now, the interesting part about this one is you can actually use it about 5 times. So
Really?
you can reuse it up to 5 times.
How does that work?
We don't know. We got found out by mistake. But it will work up to 5 times. Usually 3 to 4 will start to drop off about then, but you can get as high as 5 times out of it. So I've just one of the toner sheets, rainbow toner sheet, run it through with the clear foil.
Look at that. So
card bases or even die cutting out of it afterwards gives it a little holographic effect to it.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
Wow. Okay. Let's do this, and then I want to do pens.
now there is a little trick too. Is obviously because it's clear, I can't tell which side is the side. So a lot of people will just in the corner with a pen just right in the corner on the upside, and then that way you got it upside down. But these are the wrong way around, so you can tell which way it goes. So you can keep these and let's say reuse them 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
That's pretty cool effect.
Ow hot. Ow hot. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at that. That's going to be fun too. Okay. That came out really good. That's very cool. All right. I have my jelly roll pins. And I've got my cardstock. Why are we still echoing here?
With the toner sheets, so like you said before, we've got the white one and the gold one. Is actually white toner. It was a bit of a request we had for a couple of years that people were wanting to have a white toner sheet.
Yeah.
Took me a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So we actually came out with that. It's a Crafty Critta product, that one. We actually brought that to the market, and a few other people replicate it, but they don't have the same process we have. And then we've also got metallic gold. So it's actually a metallic gold toner.
Oh, that's just too cool.
So it's the same as the black ones and the colour ones, but we have them in white and the metallic gold, and it's a proper true metallic toner. It's not in the print or anything. It's actually a metallic toner.
Right, so you would use this over the top of that.
Yep, just a toner sheet like the black one or the other pattern ones, but it's a metallic gold.
Yep. Beautiful.
So it was no one. You can't get that anywhere else but from us. No one else has this product. I said it took us a good couple of years to sort it out, and
well, that's
a lot of time.
Extremely cool. All right, can you show me how to use the jelly roll pens?
Okay.
Please.
Jelly roll pens.
I don't know which ones because I've got moonlight, sunlight, glitter, metallic, all sorts. Souffle.
Right, I've got a jelly roll pen. I've never used one, so here we go, eh?
What sort of jelly roll pen is it, please? Because I've got about 7 different types. I can't see.
Sakura.
So it'll say, like this one says souffle. This one says metallic.
Just a jelly roll 06 Sakura.
So it is. I've got a jelly roll 08. That'll do, won't it?
You can probably.
I've got an 06. Here's an 06. Found one. Found one.
This will be interesting because I've literally never used one.
Okay, so let's make sure it works first.
I'm definitely the artist.
And it doesn't. Not that one anyway. I'll have to heat them up.
Let's see how bad I am.
Well, that doesn't work. That one's not working. What about this one? That one is, but it's too dark.
Okay. All right, I'm learning here now too, so let's see, eh?
So we're just going to write something on here, and then we're going to stick some foil on it. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what Michelle was telling me. So we're definitely learning this one together, Di. So
Alrighty.
neither of us can be held responsible.
Alrighty.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's grab some foil. Nothing like a learning curve live on TV.
Just proves that we don't edit our videos, eh?
That's it.
Warts and all.
Editing's for wusses. All right, here we go. Here's the make or break of jelly roll pens and foiling. Hi, Dawn. How you doing?
The world's biggest fail. That didn't work. And then I made
it didn't work.
I thought I was grabbing a piece of plain cardstock.
Ah, you grabbed the white toner
sheet. So this is going to be stuck. So you're going to get to see.
Uh-oh. See? The teacher made the mistake, not me.
There you go.
That didn't stick.
Did yours work?
No, it didn't stick.
No, mine didn't either. All I did was wreck a carrier sheet.
No, I didn't wreck the carrot. I didn't wreck anything, but it just didn't stick to the jelly roll. Maybe. What about the souffle one? Because that's a bit puffier.
Not sure. Michelle's taken it off me, and she's gone over there to try something.
I'm going to try it with the souffle one.
I'm going to throw this one out before I do something stupid again.
Let me find a souffle that works.
But if you get this, it's not the end of the world. You can just clean it with your acetone. So the carrier sheets will last you quite a while. They will eventually just sort of gradually deteriorate over time. So they are consumable, but not an everyday consumable. The best part is that we sell the replacement one, which we
did it on purpose.
They actually make the carrier sheets here.
Okay.
They're not imported.
I'll probably need to buy some of those as well because it's inevitable that I will stuff one of them up at least.
Yeah, you will. I've done a few over the time. So.
Dawn is in the house.
What else can I try? I'll just try things as a crafting novice and see what happens, eh?
That's it. Experiment. You never know if you don't have a go. No, that didn't work either. So the jelly roll pens, I've used the souffle and just the normal one, and they haven't worked.
Okay.
So let's try. Oh my goodness, I think that's seen better days. Let's throw that one. Where's my pen? So this is a Couture Creations Turbo Precision Glue Pen. Okay, let's try that.
Give that a go, yeah. I'm having a go with the Zig glue.
That's coming out the side. I've got a hole in my tube. Of course I have.
Oh.
Let's watch us fail here. What? Darn. Well, let's just try the normal everyday glue that we use all the time, hey?
There you are. Glitter glue or something, is it? Or?
Sorry?
An art glitter glue or something like that, is it?
Yeah, this is art glitter glue. Yeah, maybe it dries too fast. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah. I imagine it'd be worth a try, maybe with the art glitter glue, as it just starts to dry a little bit. You put the foil on it, you may not even have to run it through the machine. Sure, worth a try.
So just leave it, you reckon?
Let it sort of set a little bit, so it's not going to squish too much. Yeah.
What about an embossing pen? I've got one of those somewhere too. Oh, look, I'm just going to spend the next week throwing everything at it till I figure out what works and what doesn't. So, but I want to do. Did you see the 3D moth that I do? The 3D moths that I do?
No, I haven't seen those.
Because I want to be able to do the edges of their wings, so that would be cool.
What do you do them out of?
Oh, just layered paper, like printed paper.
Oh, okay. Yep. So would you be able to do something like go around it with a two-way pen or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
You know? If it's a printed image, if it's a if it's the print,
stick it through.
laser print or a ink print.
It's just a normal inkjet printer, so.
Yep, that'll be fine then because it won't react with the ink. So technically, you can print it with your inkjet, and you can print it through, put it through a printer and print what you wanted over the top with the laser printer, and then it'll just stick to where the toner is.
Okay.
Okay. What's this one, Michelle?
Right, so it's very pretty, but the glue went
Okay, yeah, you might as well let it dry fully. So that one there,
Yeah.
I'll just do with dark glitter glue. There's a blob.
That would be good for doing, dots and things.
Yeah.
That would be
It's
cool.
all dark glitter glue there.
Hang on. You put your thin layer. Tracy and I stamped into Nouveau drops and pops of colour, then foiled the image. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so this is all these things are going through my mind of how I could use it and stuff. So
That's good.
it's good.
It's actually good having people try it who have never done it before, because they definitely do that we don't think of.
Yeah. I've been making a lot of cards lately, and I do the inside of my cards. I decorate, but even though they're blank cards, and I've been putting just a ring, like a coordinating cardstock on the left-hand page, just to decorate. So that'd be nice to be able to put different things in it, and then punch the circles out after you've foiled.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And the envelopes as well, like doing on the edge of the envelope. That would be cool too. Stamped Nouveau drops. I don't have any Nouveau drops. I don't have anything like that.
Yeah, I think I did the most foiling I've ever done the other week. We had a store with the Perth craft show, Craft Alive.
Yeah.
I was the demonstrator for 4 days. So I don't think I've ever put so many bits of foil through a machine. It's 4 days standing at the show doing it.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing over and over. That would get monotonous, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't mind meeting new people.
That's when you start experimenting. I know what I'm going to try. I'm thinking, here we go. Here's a thought. What about all of these flowers? Think, Diane, think. How we could do... If I did around the edge with the glue...
Yep.
But I couldn't do it with the art glitter glue because it dries too fast. So
probably one of the other glue pens that's a little bit slower probably to go.
What, the one that just squirted out the sides? I'd have to find another one. Let's find another one.
Well, the good thing with toner foiling is it really is just your imagination and anything that restricts you, really. You've got a printer at home, you don't need some basic computer skills, and you can at least be doing your own sentiments and things like that.
Yeah.
You've got a bit more software skills, you can go right up to doing all your own stuff completely. And we've been gradually working through, and we've been doing up some downloadables on our website. We started to get asked for a fair bit of that, so something we're adding to now for people who still want to be able to print it at home. And of course, you can do your Zoom in or whatever else. with the printing, so we can change the size of it.
Get this foil ready so I can go straight through. Probably made it too small now. Oh, too small. Let's see if I can get this glue. No, that's not going to come out. This is a lesson in use it or lose it. I've got a drawer full of glues that I don't use, and now they're all dried out. So
Another one dry. What's this one?
all right, let's just use this gel glue.
Golden extra heavy gel gloss. Rainbow.
Don't stick to me. Get off. Darn you. Get off.
Don't tell Michelle I did it again. Got it too narrow.
Being a pain. Stop it. Come off. Could go to all this trouble and it won't work.
All right. Back up.
But you never know if you don't have a go.
That's it. I suppose that's the good thing demonstrating it. With me learning, I'm definitely not a crafty person. So if I can do it, definitely anyone can do it.
That's it.
Never been overly delicate on diesel mechanics by trade, so I'm used to lifting and hitting things rather than being delicate.
Well, I'm not delicate either, so it's all good. All right, let's just do what we've got here before I get too carried away and waste a whole heap of flowers. All right. Just moved it all. We shall see. Let's hold our breath. Hi, Tracy. How you doing?
Hey, T.
Uh-oh. I just went off the edge. This could be a disaster.
This one came up all right. This was the golden extra heavy gel gloss.
Beautiful.
Good.
Yes, it's tacky gel clear. All right, it's spat it out the other side. Let's see. Should get off camera, so. Let us see. Oh, glue's gone everywhere. It's a disaster.
That's actually is a disaster. Quite
well, it was an experiment that didn't work, so. All right, so not tacky glue. Tacky glue does not work.
So I've got over 80 coat.
I was so hoping they'd work.
Covered of fabric, this stuff. Don't know if you know that one or not.
Let the glue get slightly tacky first. Okay. Yeah, it's still wet. It's fodder. Yep, I'm not throwing it away. Look at you. For sure. Just thinking of what else I could use besides that tacky glue. Maybe the... No, that wouldn't work. It's okay. Yep, I agree. It was too wet. It was too thick. I'm just thinking because I said this would dry too fast, it's going to reheat as it went through anyway. So the art glitter glue would probably be fine.
It may be, yeah.
Let's try a few with art glitter glue. I'm a poet. Cardstock. Tombow. I don't have any Tombow. I've got art glitter glue, and I've got. That's about it in red blue at the moment. I'm waiting on an order, so that's all I have. There's my flowers.
All right, actually, that worked pretty well, this one.
Oh, that's pretty.
So that was the Ode of 80 coat. You know that one?
What foil did you use on that one?
That's the foil is a silver gold.
Okay.
It's like a. You get a bit literal with that name sometimes.
Let it dry this time, Di. Let it dry.
I'll do that. I'll do it.
I've got this shopping bag full of mulberry flowers that I never use. It's in my line of sight for use it or lose it.
This one. especially with the old toner sheets, definitely make sure you go up to 3.
Okay.
Definitely a little bit more temperamental than the other ones. With the toner's got more additives in it.
Definitely have to get some grungy ones because I'm doing a really dark grungy. I'm on the black toner sheets because I'm doing a really dark Viking journal that I've just made digitals for. So it's all black and brown and grungy and bronze and golds and
So it's good as someone who hasn't done it before. You're definitely pushing the limits of it. It's good.
That's me. It's what I do best. Push people's buttons and push the limits. Yeah. I love to experiment. So there's one for you. You've got gold and silver. We need bronze, antique bronze.
Antique bronze.
That's the grungy colour. We use all the hardware, like brads and eyelets and all that sort of stuff in that antique bronze. So there's a metallic colour that gets used a lot in the junk journaling world.
Okay. So that's the and then on the gold toner sheet.
Hang on, let me put you on big. Okay, so that's the negative and the first one and then the negative.
Yep, first one and then the negative on the gold toner sheet. So especially when you're doing the paste, because you never get a perfect foil, you never get a perfect negative, but it's fine. It gives you a good look anyway.
Oh, T's just yelled at me. You already have the antique bronze. There you go.
We'd have something there. What number is it, T? Do you know?
What number is it, T? Come on. Get your foil out, girl. How is he getting the leaf pattern? Okay, so I'll leave you on full. Can you do that process again, please? Jennifer McKinnon would like to know how you did that.
Which one? Sorry,
that last one you just did, the foil leaf, the leaf.
Yep. So that was stencil with the Odie coat through the stencil, and that was done this morning and left to dry until tonight.
Okay, so what was the medium again? Sorry.
Odie coat. ODI. ODICOAT.
Okay.
She also said something about it works on fabric or something as well. Not sure.
See, Michelle's yelling at me. T's yelling at me. You already have it. For goodness sake, woman. we need a number, girls. We need a number.
Yeah. Here at the computer, you think Michelle would have gone and got it for me by now, wouldn't you? Just saying.
Oh, darn, my cup of tea's gone cold. So should I wait for this glue to dry completely before I put the foil on?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Oh, I can do that.
Hang on, let me.
Now I want grungy foil.
Ah, here we go. This is what we want.
Hang on. I need to put you up full so I can see it. Odif. I've never heard of that brand before. Oh, I've never heard of it.
Waterproof glue gel.
Waterproof glue gel.
Fabric laminator.
Okay, I'll have to put that on the shopping list.
That actually seemed to work quite well, that one. I've got here. Okay, I've got another one. The same. We'll see if it was a fluke or not, eh?
Sorry, you're cutting out a little bit. Your picture is fading in and out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on there.
Give the internet at this time. We're still a little bit backwards in Perth.
I used to live there. I only lasted 3 years, 2.5 years. Came back.
I'm not done. I'm back over it.
Okay, the number is F0091 Antique Gold.
All right, let's see what Michelle comes back with.
If there's a distributor in the US just for the foil, that may have a backstock. I'm sure have you got a list of distributors that you have over there?
No, we don't have any distributors.
No distributors yet?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe some mail might have to go out that's not business related and is, birthday presents. Because apparently we can still send birthday presents.
Yeah. We just can't. We've got to send it. We can't send it to the business account because that would show up.
Your sound is breaking up a bit. Gold scales is super yummy. Okay. Silver gold. He's throwing all the names at it right now.
Yeah.
Why aren't you up here with us? Just because you haven't had your first coffee yet. Okay. Nearly dry.
All right. So what's Michelle giving us some options here? Brown pebbles.
Well, they're all the colours I work with. Gold, dark gold, brown, grungy.
This one's titanium. A bit lighter there. It is a little dark.
Hey, Flo. I didn't catch all the chat, so you know what I'm like. She could have put it in 15 times and I probably wouldn't have seen it.
I'll go this. I'll go the brown pebbles.
Odif Odicoat. There you go. Yes. Yes, all the turquoises and all the browns. That's me. Oh, that's cool.
So sort of like almost like the pebbles on the bottom of a creek sort of thing.
Yeah.
Into gold. On this one.
Alrighty. This is really dry.
All right. Green light.
Scott, you're being yelled at. What? What? What did we miss?
What have I done? What did I do, Steve? It's got some more of that odor from a.
Is that a toner sheet? She said. Did
No.
you make a mistake again?
No, I didn't make a mistake.
Breathe, T. It's okay.
One big mistake for the day. If it is a toner sheet, we can blame Michelle because she gave it to me.
Oh, that's pretty. They're my colours. Put it on the list. T panics when she hasn't had her first coffee.
So that's F0104 brown pebbles.
Beautiful. All right, I'm about to do this. The flowers again. Let's see if they work this time. No, I'm not, because it turned itself off because I waited too long. Let's just wait a moment. T panics a lot. Oh, sorry, Flo. Was I not answering your question? I'm sorry, darling. I didn't see it. Were you asking lots of questions and I just totally ignored you? Oh, look, Jennifer, by tomorrow when I come out here to play again, I'll be messaging Michelle about everything again. Which one did I use first?
Actually done a fair bit, haven't we?
As long as I remember to put things back in their packets, I'll be right. All right, so this is looking like flowers, so I think this might have worked this time. Maybe. Hold the breath.
Actually,
yes.
I'm going to try this one. So this is one of the ones that Michelle die cut out from the decided sheets. We should put that on top of something already done, can't we?
I'm concentrating. I'm not listening.
I'm going to do that. May not be the...
Look at that. Look, the flowers foiled where I put the glue.
Cool.
Look, that's very cool. That one stuck. Obviously, the glue wasn't dry on that one.
Just smear a bit, did it?
It oozed. Stuck to my card.
Actually, this is in a bad example. So this is the one on the gold. We had a little bit of a fail in the corner here. Didn't quite foil up here.
Okay, yep.
So I've got the double-sided adhesive. Shell cut out on the side. We'll whack that over it. Straight up. That's like straight. Right.
Well, look at that. So that's just die cut on sticky paper and you've stuck it on, double-sided sticky paper?
Yep. Where are we?
Double-sided adhesive sheets. Yeah, I've got not your brand, but I've got other sticker sheets in there.
Yep.
Double-sided.
Unless it's nice and it's a pretty intricate design at one, so let's give an extra bit of a rub.
So if they run across heat-activated foils, they can run it through their laminator, yes, no?
Now that's going to be very much depending on the terminology used by the brand of the foil. That could just be the hot foil, not the toner reactive foil. So the heat-activated foil is technically the hot foil, which has the glue on the back of the foil, compared to the toner foil without glue.
Awesome. That looks great.
Probably not the colour you'd pick if you're spending the time to do it, but yeah, the machine. So there's a second run of foil. Covered up.
All right, so we've had some wins and some losers tonight, so that's a pretty good night all in all for first time, I say.
Yeah, you know, you've done well, guys. You've got plenty of them that have worked.
Oh, I'm excited. All right, I'm going to show what I did, and then you can show what you did.
Yep. Make a pile.
So these were the ones that didn't work, but we'll fix them. These are the flowers that did work, so they're cool. Stick a brad in the middle of that. Stick it on some paper. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. This was the glue that went and went everywhere. This was the Dreamweaver Stencil Pearlescent Embossing Paste. That turned out so cool. That's through a stencil, so the stencil and then the foiling over that. This is Liquitex Light Modelling Paste with the foil. This is, that was the one we did the negative.
Double foil, yeah.
Double, that was the negative, and then I've lost the other one now. It's gone. But yeah, that was the double. That's a Viva Medallia Cream, and I just smeared that on and let it dry overnight, and then foiled it tonight. I really like how it's turned out, like it's grungy. Same with this, was a foil, that was a Ranger Luna Paste, and that turned out really cool.
Quite like that one.
Yeah, that's really cool. So that was a smear as well. That was your sentiments. This was my first and my second. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Uh-oh, I'm allergic to foiling. No, I'm not going to sneeze. Maybe I am. I don't know. So that's what I did. I'm excited. That's such cool fun. Fun. Look at that. The yumminess. All right, get off me.
You did a good job, Di, for someone who's having their first go.
Thank you. As I said, I just took it out of the box tonight. Like, that's just been sitting there waiting for you to do this. So
yeah, this is good to show people. You know, a lot of people do get a bit scared when they get in your machine that they're going to break it or damage it or something. You know what I mean? And,
yeah,
it's pretty hard with this one. It's a pretty easy one to learn. It's pretty hard to do anything wrong.
that was super simple, and can't wait to do a lot more experimenting. So they can. We've been going for 2 hours and we didn't even realise it.
So this one really just showed that you know, when you're using your texture paste, that you can then go onto the more textured or linen cardstocks and still get the good result because you're filling it in with your texture paste.
Yes, yep.
So that definitely lets you play on paper that you wouldn't normally get to play with if you're doing it on a printed. This was the original, the negative on the toner sheet.
Yes.
And then so that little play with the die cut double-sided adhesive sheet. This one was the ODIF, which actually seemed to work pretty well. It was pretty good success rate with that ODIF.
Yeah, that's good. I liked it. The small detail that came out good.
Tell the details quite well. So it's the Deco Foil Duo paste.
That's pretty.
Quite well, that one too. So definitely put in your stash. Give it a go.
I'm going to have to search out some of these finer stencils now because I don't have a lot of really fine ones. Yeah.
This is with the shorty bit experimenting, so that's with the jelly roll pen top.
I couldn't get that jelly roll to work. I'll have to have another play.
Yeah, she got it to work there. So, and then this was smears of the Deco glue.
Right.
So we definitely managed to get the Art Deco glue working. I might have to, I'll have to do a chat with Michelle and learn the jelly roll a bit more myself. It didn't work for me either. She definitely got it to work there. You can see it before.
Hang on a minute. I'm just looking. We've just got some questions. Hang on. Love it in the brown. Can't wait till you can ship to the US again. No, I'm sure they can't wait either.
Looks like it's going to be a while, unfortunately, but hopefully it gets sorted out a bit sooner. This is the one with the brown pebbles.
Oh, that's the last one you got. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we'll affect that one.
That's really cool. I like that a lot. Awesome.
The clear one. Yep, the clear foil on the toner sheet.
Clear one. Yes.
Yep.
That's trippy. That is.
Yeah, there's a few of it that does get a bit freaky. Some people actually don't like it. It freaks them out a little bit.
Oh, that's cool. All has its place, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely have to go on the website and order some of the darker ones to play with. For sure.
That's the liquid pearls.
Well, that's cool. I don't have any liquid pearls left anymore. I have got. Well, I suppose this would work. I've got. Well, I have got. Let me get both of us on the screen. The Folk Art High Definition Visual Texture Paint. That's pretty much the same as Perfect Pearls, but it's not metallic. Or it has got metallics in the range, but
yep,
you can write with it, and it's got that tip. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it that. I suppose it's just a matter of how much to let it dry. You know, it'll be the test.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's the main thing with a lot of these is how far to let it dry.
So, do you have your website for when Crafty Critta? I'll put that. I'll add the website for down below in the information bitses. So when the mail gets to be back to normal again, hit them up. Get some of this foiling stuff. It's good. Good prices. Good prices, I say.
Yeah, I mean, normally our prices in America are pretty reasonable, obviously, with the normal exchange rate between the US dollar and the Australian dollar.
Yes.
Quite decent value. The shipping we get into the US is pretty reasonably priced compared to some of the other options once that comes back on board. But even for the whole world, most of the other areas, our shipping is still quite reasonable.
Alrighty. All right. Well, thanks for joining me and showing me all the things. And I'm going to keep on playing for the next week, probably.
No, not a problem. But I think thanks for having. It's you've pushed me to try.
No worries. I will definitely be ordering some black toner sheets and some brown foils.
I'll get a list together for you with all the ones that fit that brown. So,
beautiful.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Fun to be on.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming and learning with me.
Definitely not.
It should work. All right. Awesome. All right. Thanks, everyone. I will catch us later. Appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Go over to Instagram and Facebook and have a look at Crafty Critta, and their links and to their website is all in there. And hopefully this postage thing will get sorted sooner than later.
Awesome. So thanks, everybody.